So this is like a different thing that I usually do. Like I like doing different things, but like I know it's like a bit late to do this, but whatever. Uh, so I'm gonna talk about what I think on the cast on the Beauty and the Beast movie, the new Beauty and the Beast movie that's coming out in 2017 next year. I'm definitely going to do a blog on that. I love Beauty and the Beast. It's fantastic. The music is incredible. The voice acting is incredible. The animation is incredible. It's just an amazing movie. It's so well done, and it's one of the best Disney movies I've seen in a while. One of the best Disney movies. But now they're doing like a new Beauty and the Beast movie, and I want to talk about what I think of the cast. Specific. Okay, we're gonna start from Belle, of course. Importantly, Belle. She's gonna be played by Emma Watson. Perfect, wonderful, fantastic. Emma Watson is just an amazing actress. Like I grew up loving her. I still love her nowadays. Like she just, like Belle is very similar to Hermione, so like they're really like that's just perfect casting as well. She's English as well, so like what moi, so that kind of gives more like French is feel. So like I like it that they didn't go for like entirely American actresses or actors, which is like something that I really like. You don't need to hog an American accent all the time. And Emma Watson just seems perfect for Belle. Now we're moving on to the Beast. Dan Steffens. Dan Steffens as the Beast. Um, I don't really know Dan Steffens that much, but just by looks, sorry, just by looks, he does seem pretty good. If you've seen like the what's it called? If you've seen like just the short sneak peek, you see Emma Watson and Dan Stevens saying their lines. He really does sound really good. When I heard his voice, I got really excited to see him what he's gonna do as the Beast. We've had a picture of what he is gonna look like as the Prince. We haven't seen him as the Beast yet, which makes me a bit nervous. Like that's the big thing I'm really nervous about to see what the Beast is gonna look like. The dude can actually talk the talk now, but like if like like he can do the voice, he's great. Like I heard him with the voice, he sounds great. But is the Beast gonna look beastly like? Is he? If I want to actually look at the Beast and actually think that what I don't really want. I don't think that Belle's ever gonna fall in love with him. That's why I want to see the Beast. Something that the animation did really well. Like make him look like the animation version of the Beast, because that's a really good design of the Beast. And Dan Stevens, I think Stephens, sorry, Dan Stephens does seem like a good actor. So yeah, like nothing wrong with the actor. I just want to know what the Beast is going to look like. Moving on to Gaston. No one slips like Gaston, no one gets like Gaston. I'm especially dim and intimidating. I can't really sing that well. It's going to be played by Luke Evans. Uh, this is one of the casting choices that I got a bit nervous on. Like, not because, nothing against Luke Evans. I mean, he's a fantastic actor. And like, he's not really like terrible looking or anything. I just think he's a bit too skinny to be, Gaston. Like like he doesn't look terrible, but he just seems a bit too skinny to be Gaston to me. He just doesn't really feel like Gaston. Like if I was casting it, I would have put Henry Cavill as Gaston, Superman. But like I'm not a casting director. I mean, like I'm excited to see what Luke Evans does with Gaston. So yeah, like I'm open minded to it. I mean, he's a good actor. I just don't really think he's Gaston. That's one of the casting choices I'm a bit worried on. Moving on to Lumiere. Be our guest, be a guest, put our service to the test. Tie your neck in and actually, and we provide the list. He's going to be played by Ewan McGregor. Ewan McGregor's a fantastic actor. He's one of the best bits of the Star Wars prequels. In fact, maybe the best of the Star Wars prequels. And like like I don't care if he's playing Lumiere. I just want to know what Ewan McGregor's French accent's gonna be. I mean, I guess it's like his wife is French and his daughter's French. So like maybe like it could work if he pulls off a good French accent. But maybe it could work. I want to see what he does. Next we got Emma Thompson as Mrs. Potts. Emma Thompson, like this is like one of the big things about Beauty and the Beast, because the three characters that really stand up the most to me, in my opinion, are Belle, Lumiere, and Mrs. Potts. Emma Thompson does have a pretty difficult job because the actress that played Mrs. Potts in the original Beauty and the Beast movie was just phenomenal. She was just amazing as that character. But Emma Thompson, she's a sorry, she's a fantastic actress, and I'm pretty sure she'll do a fine job as Mrs. Potts. And yeah, so yeah, I think she'll do a great job. I'm only going because of running out of time a bit. I'm only going to do two more. Next one's going to be Cogsworth, played by Ian McKellen. Uh, Fantastic actor, great as Gandalf, and I'm excited to see what he's going to bring to Cogsworth. He has a very English voice, so that's something that Cogsworth needs. True story that his best friend Patrick Stewart was actually originally going to be Cogsworth. So I could just imagine Ian McKellen coming up to him and just go, uh, but honestly, like I would expect Lumiere and Cogsworth to be played by two comedians, then Academy Award nominating or actors. Because like I expected Lumiere to be played by Sacha Baron Cohen, and I thought that Cogsworth was going to be played by Nick Frost. I think they'll be great together as Lumiere and Cogsworth, and I would have been excited. But I'm excited to see what Ian McKellen does with Cogsworth. Next one is next and final one's going to be Josh Gap as Liflung, the Gaston's butler, friend, helper. I don't know, but Josh Gaps. I'm actually really excited. Actually, like Josh Gaps, most of you know him as the voice for Frozen, and the Book of Mormons. He was fantastic in as Elder Cunningham's The Book of Mormons. He's the original Elder Cunningham. And I listen to I love The Book of Mormons. It's one of my favorite. It's my, not no, it's not one of my favorite Broadway shows. It's my favorite Broadway show. Period. It's so good. Josh Gap. I listen to it all the time. And Josh Gap is a fantastic actor. The voice of Olaf, of course. Um, he's an enjoyable actor. He's really funny. So yeah, I think he'll do a fine job as Lifu. So yeah, that's all I can really say about Beauty and the Beast cast. Stay tuned for next time. Bye.